Hello students. So today we are going to start with a new poem and its name is Mending Wall. It is written by Robert Frost. So let us start. See, first of all, let us discuss who was Robert Frost. His full name was Robert Lee Frost. He was born in 1874 and died in 1963. See, he was an American poet, means he was native of America. Okay, and let us discuss now his achievements. He received Pulitzer Prizes for poetry for 4 times. Okay, and then he was awarded with prestigious Congressional Gold Medal in 1960 for his poetic works, and he was also named as Poet Laureate for Vermont. So now we are going to discuss the characteristics of his poetry. See, firstly, his poems discuss nature. Most of the poems, or we can say all of the poems of Robert Frost, have nature as its part. Robert Frost talks about plants, trees, flowers, seasons, winter season, summer season, and spring season as well. And he talks about the it means he talks about beauty of nature, mountains, okay, tall trees, apples. Okay, then second point is his poetry is rural, means the settings of his poems are rural. Settings means background. Like the poem we are going to discuss, Mending Wall, has New England as its setting. New England is a region of America which is rural. Okay, then his poetry is realistic. Realistic here means that uh, Robert Frost always talks about what happens in the real life. Okay, then there is a message in his poem. Message, like it, he talks about human nature. Such kind of messages are there in his poetry. Okay, the prevalent theme in his poetry is of loneliness and barriers. Loneliness means the humans or human beings are always left alone. Nobody is there to support each other. Then barriers. Yes, the poem which we are going to read, Mending Wall, is also based on this, as there is a wall between the two neighbors, which is a barrier between them. Okay. Then his poems are often symbolic. A lot of symbols are used in his poetry. Symbols are words only which signify something uh, else. Okay. Then universality in regionalism. Regional means the area in which Frost lived, that was New England only. He talked about New England in his poems. But as Indians, as we are Indians and we read those poems in India, what we think is that poems of Robert Frost are applicable on us as well. So this is universality of his poems that he wrote. Robert Frost by wrote them on New England, the area in which he lived. Okay, but when we read it or the rest of the world reads it, what people think that the poem is based on them and their surroundings. Okay, now the poem Mending Wall. See, it was written in 1914 and it was published in his collection, Robert Frost's collection of poetry. Its name was North of Boston. Okay, the poem setting, as I told you, is in New England, which is part of USA, and it is dramatic. The poem is a dramatic lyric. Dramatic means the word which is derived from drama. It means there are two or more characters in the poem. There are two characters in the poem. It means it is a dramatic. Okay, and lyric is a poem. Okay, so Mending Wall is a dramatic lyric because there are two characters here. Okay, then as you can see, there is a picture on the screen. This is the kind of wall which Robert Frost talks about in his poem Mending Wall. Okay, this is the wall this is a this type of wall is mended by Frost and his neighbor. So when we will be talking about stones, we will talk about such kind of stones. Okay? Okay, now let us start the poem. I have made the lines blue in color, which are the lines of poem. Okay, so let us start. Something there is that doesn't love a wall, that sends the frozen ground swell under it, and spills the upper boulders in the sun, and makes gaps even two can pass abreast. See something, it can be a person, it can be a thing, anything can be there, but something is there, okay? Something is there, some mysterious force of nature is there, which doesn't like the walls. That is why the wall, which is between the neighbor and the poet, always falls, okay? So something suggests here that the nature is against walls and boundaries. Okay, something there is that doesn't love a wall. Means there is something in nature which doesn't like the walls. That is why the wall which is standing between him and the neighbor falls. Okay, that sends the frozen ground swell under it. See, frozen. The word frozen tells us that uh, we are talking about winter season here. Okay, so in winters the wall falls. What is the reason? That the ground, due to snow, swells. The ground which is under the wall swells due to snow, and the stones fall down. Okay, and spills the upper boulders in the sun. See, boulders here means stones. You can write it down. Boulders are stones. So because this ground under wall swells, okay, the upper boulders or the upper stones of the wall wall, they also swells in the sun, okay, and they fall down. Then and makes gaps, and because of the falling of the boulders or the stones, there are made gaps between these stones or the wall. Okay, and these gaps are so big that two persons can walk side by side between the gap. Okay, let us continue. See, please remember the word something which is given in the starting of the poem. Okay, something is the power of the nature. Okay, something is the first culprit due to which the wall falls. And now let us discuss the second culprit. The work of hunters is another thing. The poet says the wall which is standing between him and the neighbors falls because of the hunters as well. Okay, so why the hunters made destroys the why the hunters destroy the wall? So let us read. I have come after them and made repair. See, here the poet clarifies as well that yes, because of hunters the wall falls, but when the hunters destroy the wall, the poet always come and repair it. Okay, so something and the work of something and the work of hunters are different. The work of hunters is another thing. He says, yes, because of hunters, the wall falls, but the gaps in the wall are because of something else. All right, now clear? See, when the hunters destroy the wall, the poet comes and repairs the wall. Where they here is hunters, where the hunters have left not one stone on a stone. Means the destruction made by the hunters. He repairs them. He repairs stones. Okay. But they would have the rabbit hiding out, a rabbit out of hiding to please the yelping dogs. Now these two lines, but they would have till yelping dogs. This is the reason why the hunters destroy the wall. So what is the reason? Let us discuss. That the hunters try to bring the rabbits out of the hiding places, or out of yes, out of the hiding places. See, there are always some gap in such a wall which I have shown to you. So the rabbits, what they do, they hide in such gaps, and the hunters, to please or to serve, to feed their dogs, they bring the rabbits out by destroying the wall and feed their dogs. Okay, so this is the purpose of hunters for destroying the wall. But here, the poet has clarified in the second line that he had always repaired the walls, the destruction which the hunters have had done. Okay, so this is something else due to which the stones of the wall always fall, okay, during the winter season. Okay, so we will continue with the poem in the next session. Thank you for listening.